Tonight's guest is a very, very funny young man. He'll be performing in San Francisco. What a town, at a place called Cobb's Comedy Club, April 15th through the 20th. Here he is, Jake Johannsen.
Wow, thanks very much. I feel pretty good. I've been shopping lately, not for birthday presents, but I was at the mall, and I went to the mall, and I first got there, and I smelled apple pie. Something smelled like apple pie, and I thought it was apple pie. My friend said, "No, look at this. It's a cart with these things that look like apple pies, and you put them on your stove, and the pilot light releases this apple pie smell out of them, and it's for people who want other people to think that they have pie." And it smells good. Apple pie smells good, you know. So at first you think you want one, but really if you bought it, you would be kind of making your own hell, because you'd be walking around the house all the time thinking, God, that pie, I could really go for a piece of that pie, you know, but you don't have pie. And, you know, people come over and say, man, wow, did you make that pie? And you have to say, yeah, but it's not for you. That's for some people I like a little more than I like you. They'll be over later. Or else, you know, you have to admit to them that it's not even pie, it's some fake chemical thing. Not only are we not having pie, we're getting cancer. You know, and these things, the things were like $20, you know, and a real pie is $7. So for the price of a fake pie, you could have 3 real pies, and that's what made me crazy, you know. For this fake pie, you could have 3 real pies. You could have pie for your friends. They could come over. They would owe you pie, and your life could be rich and full instead of filled with the empty promise of pie, you know. But I couldn't straighten them out in the short time I was there, and so I was walking. Another store in the mall I went to was this World of Knives. I don't know if you've ever. They might as well call it the world of sharp objects and, you know, pocket doodads, because it's not just knives. But they had this one really big knife, and I said to the woman there, wow, what is that knife for? And she said, oh, that's a hunting knife. And I had some kind of mental block, you know, because I couldn't remember knife season. Yeah. I have a lot of, you know, pent-up aggression. I was thinking that'd be great, an outlet for me to go knife hunting, you know, where you just go out in the woods with a knife and wait for your animal to, you know, chase him down. Or I'm trying to think of, you know, all different ways you could knife. Maybe you wait in a tree in your underpants for the animal to run under and, you know. And even if you don't get anything, you have fun. I thought, you know, you could like hunt deer with, you bury yourself in a big pile of leaves, you know, and then with a salt lick on your forehead and just kind of, where's Thumper now? Yeah, she told me at the store it's not, you know, you don't hunt with the knife. It's you kill the animal with like a gun or a bow and arrow, and then you only use the knife for gutting, she says. And it's hard to know how to respond to a statement like that. Oh. Only for gutting. Yeah, I was embarrassed, you know, that I didn't understand her. But, you know, I'm confused kind of a lot. I think I'm confused sometimes, but my friend brought her dog home the other day with that plastic cone. You ever seen the dog when he comes home with that cone? They always kind of look at you like, what happened? And you don't know. Yeah. So I feel bad for the dog, and you don't know what to say to him. You know, it's like, well, you were the one who wouldn't leave his butt alone. You know, I tried to warn you. I tried putting that bad-tasting salve on there. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about, though. That stuff the vet gives you all the time. I don't even think that's for the dog. I think it's like a practical joke the vet has on you. You know, he's like, yeah, just put this right on his butt, you know. All right. And it's always, you know what I'm talking about, right? Where it's not really, it's like when the dog has an operation and you don't want him to chew on the stitches, so the vet gives you this stuff to put on there so the dog won't chew the stitches because it's supposed to taste bad to the dog. He's already licking his butt. You know? Right. What could that possibly taste like, you know? Worse than ass flavor? Worse than dog ass flavor? I don't, you know, our brains are not big enough to imagine a flavor like that. No matter how bad it is, the dog has to be thinking, well, you can still kind of taste the ass through it a little bit. It's not that bad. You know what? I like it.
Check this.
.com.